Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Dice Chatter. This is episode 6. I'm joined by Bailey, Brendan, Brian, and Eric, Eira, Fen, Brago, and Karth. I'm Donnie, your Dungeon Master, and if this is some type of content that you enjoy as the viewer, follow, like, subscribe, all that dumb junk. And we will begin our episode after our glorious intro. See you guys in a second. Action. Welcome back, folks. So, last time on Dice Chatter, the four of you traveled to the town of Skorovik from Dragon's Rest with a tome stretched of black leather with an inlaid gray eyeball and a mysterious language on it, trying to figure out what the hell this thing's all about. In town, you met the town massive guard, the stone giant Galmet. You also went to Butcher's Square and met Maddock, the half-orc butcher, who gave you a quest to find some minotaur meat for a surprise for Galmet. You also ran into the Tavern Buffalo's Beard, witnessed a beard growing contest, won some money on some darts, and you guys also met a elven man from the city of Alarith, which you all are trying to get to, and he actually asked you to help him make his way there. But before you did that, you decided to find these minotaurs. You traveled up the Darkhorn Peaks, killed a bunch of lookout goblin spies, and miraculously drew these two minotaur beasts out, caught one with a rope and a snare, blew them up with shatter, and just demolished these guys, actively killing these guys without even taking a nick of damage, and three of you actually gained health in the meantime. Since it was late at night, you guys cut up the minotaur, put it on your pack mule, and rested in the cave for the night. We began with you all waking up on a glorious morning. A little pitter-patter of rain starts to hit the mountainside as you all pack up and get ready to head back down to Skorovik. So, anything you guys would like to do before you head out?
I don't think so.
I think we're ready to head out.
Okay. Leading the way?
Yes,
So,
sir.
you have taken this path before, so give me a survival check with advantage.
What is that, 17?
Oh.
I can actually do these fairly well.
17.
And another 17. That's creepy.
Woo!
What is that, 22?
Sure. With ease, you guide your three other friends and a mule down the mountainside. It takes you actually significantly less time to get back down. You are traveling downhill, and you know all the secrets and tricks and know which
Loose
rocks are
stones.
loose. Yes, exactly. And you guys make your way down to the town. It took you about 4 hours or so to get back down to town. So we'll say it's midday or so, and you guys are in town with a pack mule with a 250 pounds worth of minotaur meat on its back.
Guess we go to Maddock first.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys were traveling down, as you got near the city, you saw a stone door. Essentially, you felt the ground shift and shake, and you saw Galmet kind of hop out, look, and then just walk out and pace out around the front main wall of this city. You guys head down and make your way to Butcher's Square, and you find Maddock working away, just cutting up some meats and filleting them and laying them out to dry a little bit at his little butcher's market. So, he sees you all on the pack mule. Oh, hello everybody. Yes, Dirac, and with a full mule. It's minotaur meat, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, bring it over.
Very fresh.
You lead the mule up, you tie it off. He kind of takes a massive slab and very, it's weird.
How's that grab you?
I mean, it grabs me pretty good, I can tell you that. I really appreciate it. We're, here, quick, Eira, help me take this down and put it behind the butcher's counter. We want to keep this hidden for a minute.
What are you going to do with it?
Oh, I want to cook it up, and actually, tomorrow is the anniversary of Galmet's, arrival to our town. Roughly 75 years, I believe it's been. Anyways, I'll get this put together, I'll make a good feast, and hopefully he doesn't smell it before tomorrow. We'll see. But anyways, I promised you this, and he... Oh. Hands you it's not a very big bag. Okay.
Do we know how many we're supposed to be in there?
Here is your magicals card.
Don't
back
just
and you just
throw it
wasted
out
it. I don't know.
You immediately reach in, grab this little fuzzy ball, and chuck it. I need you to
Yeah,
roll...
maybe you shouldn't have given it to the little guy.
I need you to roll a D... roll a D8 for me. Also, what direction did you throw it?
7. Just like on the ground in front of me.
Okay. As you throw it on the ground in front of you, you look down, and all of a sudden, you get lifted up about a foot off the ground. Is in between your legs, a giant hyena is in between. You're about like 3-4 feet off the ground, and this giant hyena is, like large size.
What are you doing?
As it just starts laughing as it's looking and like lapping its tongue.
It works.
And Maddox's like, oh shit! Oh,
Sorry
hey.
about that.
All right. Well, I know it's yours, so okay. Just, maybe, can you make that go away? I don't want people getting scared or anything.
Kill it?
I don't know. No,
Does it just expire after a certain amount of time?
I forgot, I wrote the whole thing on there, so.
So would I know this offhand? Just.
Probably not.
Like little
So you know
instructions
what?
or
I will
something.
wait, and I'll be like, I don't know.
Okay, well,
What
Here.
about you, Galmet?
Is
Did
it
it
friendly?
When did it go away? Well, he likes me.
I guess,
Doesn't
what does
mean
it say on the card? Because I don't,
so.
what does it say, like 8 hours or something?
Just so yeah, it's.
8 hours.
Oh, you can use it on your
next
turn.
Dawn.
How about we get rid of this because this might draw Galmet's attention, and this stuff is for Galmet over here.
Look, if you want to, like, keep it here in the meantime, and then just, we'll just tie it up.
Fan.
I'm gonna get off with Robert's face and be like, guard the market. Just let it go.
And it just kind of hangs out and sits down right next in front of Maddox.
All right.
Butcher counter.
Do you care if someone else holds the bag?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe keep them.
As you notice, there's still, you open it up and there's still 2 fuzzy little balls inside.
Oh, there are only 3.
So there was only 3 and we just used up one of them? Damn it, Fen.
They do come back.
Oh, okay.
I don't see a problem. What's going on?
So, anyways, look,
stop.
I really
Lives with the moments.
I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you're all back okay. Here, I'll take the mule back at the end of my day. You don't have to be bothered with that.
Where we're at, you said you could see Galmet like go over.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you saw
Did it
him like
seem
over the wall.
He was like alert, or he was just doing.
No,
it as
he
a
was just
casual thing?
doing his
Stone giant.
duty, stone giant duties
Well,
to the town.
Thanks, Mr.
Maddox.
Maddox.
Oh no, hey,
We're
thank
gonna
you.
We're gonna take Maddox into our own hands now, so. Sorry. Anyways.
We first met. That wouldn't have been as funny, but I've gotten to know you, Karth. You come off a little strong and weird. I would suggest more people would like you if you just say hello
I'm not here to be
Tone
liked.
it down.
instead of peer into their mind.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I
here
forgot
for
about
my own
that.
business, mister.
All right, well, hey, I apologize. Thank you
I
to all
gotta
of
get back
you.
to my team now.
All right,
Alright, guys.
leader.
Go, team, go.
Now let me. Alright, thanks.
And he goes back and starts cutting up
Go
the
have a
stuff.
little powwow with my team.
Yep.
Well, guys, I kind of want to get out of here. I don't know if you guys necessarily want to stick around and see Galmet's reaction, because I personally don't give a hoot. But I'm fine with gathering up the elf and getting out of here. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Alright.
I think that's
It's
good.
a long trip. So we should like
Well,
I want to take
maybe
our hyena with us.
gather some stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we have some good rations.
Well,
and
you still
stuff.
have to wait on your arrows.
No, I didn't
He
end
said
up giving him the
Yeah,
silver.
you didn't get
Because
the
he
arrows?
said it
We're
was
gonna be
gonna,
here a few
I didn't know how
days.
long it was going to take, so I
alright.
said never mind.
Well, we're gonna head through the mountain or over it.
Good
Probably
question. I don't
through,
know.
because it's safer.
Well, we
right?
don't know the.
Well, the
What's
elf
his name
maybe.
knows.
Yeah, he would know the way because
He said through
came
was safer.
from there.
But it's not really safe.
So everyone in the tavern was saying safer through.
Yeah, so we'll just go through.
Are we still in
whatever's
front of
safer.
Max?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him a question.
Yes.
Where can we find like potions, like health potions, and like all like
Oh.
that kind of?
Um,
I'll do that here.
we don't do too much of that magic-y stuff here. But, I mean, you might find something at odds and ends.
Oh,
But,
we've been there.
oh, sure.
Oh.
Randall Wayne.
More odds than ends.
Randall.
Randall's not a bad guy. He's a little odd, but, you know, he's all right.
Maybe the elf has something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably be good.
Well, hey, if I see you all again, I'd be real happy. If I don't, best of luck on your travels.
Same
Thanks.
to you, Medic.
Oh, I'll be right here
Well,
for the rest of my days. And just a head of a goat just flies off and hits the other end.
Okay, bye.
I like him. All right.
Are you
wanna
taking
get
this,
hyena?
or am I keeping it?
We'll take it.
Okay.
Come here.
He takes like a kind of like a larger rag and
Won't this draw a lot of attention?
at least here.
Oh, we gotta take it with us. It's one of our.
He kind of like
Please.
puts a rag on the back as like a saddle.
I'm gonna sit on him.
Yeah, you're tiny. You can handle that.
Is this a giant hyena or is this like a regular size?
It is a giant
It's
hyena.
bigger
So
than
this
that.
thing is
Like-
like.
It's
huge?
considered large size.
Oh my
I'm sitting on his
God.
back.
So this thing is like as big as a horse or bigger.
Yeah,
It's
he
probably
said it
horse
lifted
size,
him
yeah.
Up like 3
Holy-
feet.
It's like shorter than a horse, but it
Oh,
is
sure.
like the length of a horse.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. All right.
It's
People
like
gonna-
take
well,
a double a Great Dane or
That's what I'm
something.
worried about.
Whatever.
This place has a stone giant in it. It's a hyena.
Yeah, but he protects the town from
So does the
things
hyena.
like that.
It's alright, we'll get out of here quickly. It's
Look
alright.
at him.
I guess you just ride it like a horse then or
So,
something.
where are you guys heading?
We're going back to the elf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you gotta get
in.
the elf.
Okay. You guys head
What
back
the hell's his
to.
name?
His name is
Jurgis
Luris
Luris.
Younger Donger.
I didn't get
Close.
the name. What is it?
Raynor.
Yeah.
Dongadonger.
Reynore.
Rangadarnger.
So you guys make your way back to the inn. And you see it's a little past midday. The rain's still coming down very lightly, just like a light mist. As you guys head into the inn, and you see Raynor kind of looking through a couple books. And he looks up. Oh! Good to see you all here. Hello?
I found a hyena.
I see.
Leave it and she like,
Fascinating.
no,
So,
not
Yeah.
wait till-
At least you all are capable, I see.
I agree.
Yes. Do you have all your stuff packed?
Got a bag.
Guess that's a
And he
yes.
kind of like opens up his cloak and you see a number of like pockets inside. I'm all set to go.
Alright, you said you want to hire us.
Yes.
So, like, instead of money, what, do you have any potions or anything that could be, like, if you can aid us?
Helpful if we get in trouble.
I have a single healing potion on me now, but I will give you half now and half when we get there.
Half of the
Half
potion.
Half a
Potion?
potion.
No, sorry. Gold.
How
Oh.
much?
400 gold.
Oh.
Let's go. Leader, did you drink some ale, Ron? Are you alright?
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's
There's
go.
some crabs over here.
All right. I guess we head up.
Do
Ready?
you
Okay.
want to get through the mountain or over it?
200 now?
All right.
Okay.
No, we'll just have.
You take. You
I
take.
thought
it.
you were taking all this.
He holds the gold.
Were you the bank
I'll,
this time?
I'll take it.
I give it to
I
the
will.
kid.
Yeah.
I need proper.
What?
Him.
Okay. I feel a slight tingle.
Oh,
See,
okay,
this
wait,
one's
whoa, whoa,
sitting in a
whoa,
hyena.
whoa.
I
Slow
think
down.
it's like a oath.
So he should, but while you guys are shaking hands, I wanna
Sure.
see if
Magic.
I can. Yeah, magic.
You shake hands and he hands.
Magic.
Sure. Roll it up.
Arcana. 5.
Okay. I mean, you don't feel too much. Arcana's. I'm being loose on the
I
Arcana
feel
thing
that.
because there is like detect magic, but you do feel like a light tinge, just
Okay,
something.
so there's something we're bound to.
I'm bound to a contract, it seems.
Of course you are. You just promised him.
All right.
I guess we
Anyways, we're in
should've-
it now.
We should have understood completely what we have to do to fulfill the contract. That
Bring
we
him
signed
back.
off
He said
on.
just take.
Just lead me to Larith, and I can get you in the city.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
You are technically my mercenaries.
All right.
By the way.
he hired us, so we're employed by him
All right.
right now. So we work for him.
You work for me and the School of Transmutation.
Until
Sounds
we
a
get
little
you
gross.
inside the city.
You still technically work for me.
Oh.
Until we
You
get
are my
to-
mercenaries.
Womp womp.
See, this
For
is
how
why
long?
we.
Now, we can talk about the city as we travel, so let's go. And he
All
kind of
right.
pulls up his
I'd like
bag.
to read the fine print of the
shouldn't have
contract
shook
on our
hands.
way there.
Look, we shook on you getting me to Alarith.
All right.
That's all you need to do. If you decide to turn around and head back whatever way you want to go, continue down the Eric Run, and continue out to the sea, I don't care. But if you want to get in the city, which it sounds like you all would like to,
Yeah.
then, until we get into the city, you are considered my mercenaries and mercenaries of the School of Transmutation.
So
Now.
once we get there, we're good.
As you guys are continue walking, as he's talking, you guys are actually at the entrance of the mine now, and you guys are starting to like travel through. Now, there are other jobs and things that you can tackle while you are mercenaries in the city. Now, you can easily transfer over to a different school of magic if that is what you so choose to do. There's lots of work to be done in the city. Now,
Alright.
any other questions?
Where were you born? Were you born in the city?
I was not.
You paid the 2,500 gold to get into the city?
Yes.
Wow, you must be rich.
Poultry some, I guess, but sure.
Do we know approximately how old he is? He's a
He's
student
He's a
still,
student,
so he's not. I know in elf years that's probably like 150, but
That's true. That's true.
do we understand that he's still a youthful?
youth. You know a little bit about elves. He seems like youth, but maybe slightly older than that. Like maybe like
You said he's kind of chubby.
100 to 150.
You said he's a chubby elf.
No, he's very thin. And he actually is a little seems a little
muscular.
tougher than
Oh,
than
I
the
thought
average
said
elf
he
you
was
see.
bigger or something.
No.
Okay.
So why were you in Skorovik?
Oh, I was studying the transmutation properties of series of rocks and stones inside the mountain range here.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Mhm.
You said you've been to several places. How many places have you been?
This is actually my second.
Oh, where were
So-
you at first?
Not too far. Outside of Alarth. Just I figured I'd stick close,
Mhm.
plan it out, and get my findings. I'd travel a little farther. After this, I may go somewhere else. We'll see.
You found any weird mutated gems?
I've found a few gems here and there, but generally I leave my findings. Some special things
Why?
I'll take, but generally the gems don't really fascinate me because they tend to be more rare. It's the stone that we transfer from stone to different properties, then eventually to silver or gold or wood or whatever we need to.
Wood?
Sure.
Whatever material, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with religions and things?
Not really my field of study.
You ever see any big carvings on the wall of like a mouse eating the sky or something?
No, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, weird, right?
Most things that we deal with in the city have to deal with Mistra.
Weird, right?
Have to deal with Mistra, goddess of magic. But I don't really follow that tomfoolery. No
So-
offense.
You said you had mercenaries prior to us. And they
Sure.
just left you. Like, how many were there?
There was 3.
Like,
We ran into a couple small things during the cave, but easy enough for them to handle.
And
But-
they left?
Yes, they got sick of, well, they got bored.
well, I don't know. You seem to be paying pretty well for this. So
Oh,
why would be
This is well, all right.
they be just leaving?
I
Well,
did say it was a poultry
they got
something,
bored.
Like,
I've been here for about 3-ish weeks. So, what, 16, 17
You
days?
come from a family of wealth.
Sure, if you'd classify it as that.
perhaps.
It's been a few hours at this point. I assume you guys are just walking
Yeah,
and
just
chatting.
Specifically, it seemed like he, maybe just looked at that, specifically directed the no offense to the
To you.
magic
To
thing to
religious,
me.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
About
I have a thing.
the religion thing, yes. I actually, because I kind of forgot, who's leading?
I'm probably
I'll leave.
standing next
I'm
to
assuming
him.
he's leading, right?
He's kind of in the middle of the pack, just
I'm saying,
chatting.
I'm saying.
So
Or like his,
So he's telling us which way to
or
go
essentially his
because he
bodyguards,
came
right?
from
Oh,
that
So
way.
I'm in the back.
I didn't get to it,
Alright.
but it's essentially a straight line through.
All right.
It
I'll
is
just-
carved
I'll
out.
just go in front.
So give me a survival check.
Do you have a
You're up
thingy for
front.
him?
I'm
Or?
in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah, I do.
That was a good throw.
That was.
Slid right into place.
There he is. It's in the middle.
There he is.
Oh, he doesn't look trustworthy.
He looks.
It looks
fine.
like he opens portals.
Oh, yeah, that's a different campaign.
He does look like he opens portals. I gotta forget about
Looks like a
that.
Schwanz.
Anyways, as you guys are traveling through, for those of you who are kind of leading, which it looks like you two, give me just perception checks, just as you're casually walking through.
Oh yeah, you're in a hyena.
14.
I'm
I'm on the
casually
hyena.
talking to him like message was.
Sure,
Uh,
yeah.
So I'm gonna
Perception?
keep this between us.
18.
18. Okay. That was a pretty good roll. Nothing out of real big interest for these first few hours that you're traveling through this essentially cave system. For now, it seems like a pretty straight line. As you bring up the fact, like, hey, how does this go through? He just mentioned you guys. There are a few sections where it kind of does curve and wrap around a few areas. Generally more in the center or closer to Ilarth itself. It's not as, let's say, constructed. But those areas tend to still be relatively easy to go around. Now, There are still some creatures and things that like to pop through the caves, but hopefully we don't run into any of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully
But
we do.
that is why you four are here.
Mhm.
I can be back up in a pinch, but just keep me safe.
Of course.
Wait,
You
where
said
are
you're a
going?
fairly new
Sorry.
student to magic,
Random
correct?
Zillard.
Sure.
You know some things.
I know a few things.
Defensive things?
Yes.
Well,
That's helpful.
I can ask this instead of the wealth question. You seem to be a mage. Are you from a family of mages? What brought you to the school?
I am actually special out of my parents. We tend to be well off in the city where I'm from. I was, able to surpass my siblings in intelligence, and they decided to ship me off.
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
The school in Alarth is very well known and renowned, probably one of the best in all of Aronis. Definitely the best school in Desvetia, the continent we're on.
Bless you.
Yes.
Sorry, hang on. How do you spell that?
Desvet.
Is that
Chia, like Chia Pet?
like Russian?
No.
What is he saying right now?
DAS
I'm gonna hold
The
it.
consonant that we're
VET
Okay.
YA Desvetia.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where he.
That's the continent that we're on right now.
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. He's saying it's the best school ever. Like, yeah.
Well,
in the whole
are you
world.
from like a city of elves or?
Yes, Arvendir.
Oh, do you know any elf named Pharrell from there or?
I mean, I know lots of elves, but that does not ring a bell.
Okay, just curious.
Oh, word of warning, perhaps. I would fade away from any necromancy magic, just to let you all know.
In the city?
Yes.
Oh,
Is
that's
anyone
fine.
the necromancer?
We're not really into that kind of thing.
Is this
Good.
necromantic? And I hold up the book again.
Yes.
Not that I know of.
Is there someone specific we should talk to in the city about this?
I would maybe try to do some work, and you could probably get to some specific folks that you might want to talk to. Learning of books and tomes. I would probably lean more towards the divination sector, School of Magic, if you can find some postings for work there. But there may be someone. Each section, consider Ilarith like a large pie, let's say. There are 8 slices. One of them is, let's just say, eaten already. Because nobody can go there. That would technically be the necromancy wing. The rest are your rest schools of magic. So,
Are they all elves, the teachers and stuff?
no, it's a smattering of races.
You said we'd have to ask for work there because we wouldn't be able to just go.
It would be
right?
posted, but technically we bring you to the center of town, and that is where all the diplomats, mercenaries like yourself, and other people of insignificance reside.
Do I
So
notice
we're basically like slaves when we walk into this town.
No, not necessarily. Second-class citizens.
A little more scummy than the normies.
You can go about and do your thing in the center of town, and if you wish to leave, they will escort you out. But other than that, you will be trapped in the center of this pie.
How long have you been with that city?
I've been studying for about 3 years now.
Before that, where were you at?
Arvendir, where I was raised.
Arvendir. Where is that at?
It's actually the continent west of here, which I am blanking on the name.
I'm sorry, did you say you're like, his family's like wealthy or powerful or something?
I think all the families are wealthy.
They were
here, it
well
sounds
off
like,
from
'cause
that
they all pay
town.
for magic schools and crap. Like they come here and have money.
Well, do I notice any like travel along the path we're going on? Like, how far are
Take a
we
peek,
at this
yeah.
time?
Roll a perception check. Or
7?
survival, probably.
7.
Okay. You haven't really noticed any tracks. It's actually pretty hard stone that you're walking on. It's not really dirt or anything like that. I will say, you two give me another survival check for like the second half of traveling, as it is a 3-day trek.
14.
Ooh, 22.
Okay. I'll keep that noted.
These prior mercenaries, where'd you hire them from?
Ilarith. They were just one of the few mercenaries that are residing in the center of town.
Oh, you said there's a guild.
Well, guild is a very soft term. They're just mercenaries in the center of the town.
So they travel town to town, just looking for work?
Generally, most of these mercenaries have already done some type of previous work for someone in the town.
And then they kind of just stayed there.
And they have stayed there because, well, generally they get paid well.
So it's probably
Wow,
good to
okay.
stay with this town.
Yeah, stay around that area.
Is there any big names we should look out for in the town?
I would avoid the Magister and all of the... Not that you'll even see him, to be honest, but I would avoid the Magister and all of the Arcanists. There's a head Arcanist for each school of magic, and the Magister is the leader of all the Arcanists. You could call him your governor, I guess.
So, from my background, I mean, I'm still young. I've had heard of this town before, I'm assuming.
Sure,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For those of you, yeah, I would definitely say Brago, you've heard of it.
Interesting.
Any other questions as we travel for our 6 hour through this?
So you just carry around like thousands of pieces of gold on you?
Not necessarily.
You just kind of threw 200 gold at us pretty quickly. It's just, yeah, you know that generally speaking, 200 gold is perceived to be a lot of money for general common people, right?
Sure, if you could pop into the pocket dimension that I have my coin in, then be my guest.
No, I'm just
Sense.
just asking about that amount of money. You just kind of,
I understand that for some folks that is a lot of coin.
not a sum, a lot of folks.
Well,
You're of a very special class of person to think that 200 gold is pocket change.
I think that's the kind of
course.
town we're going to.
it's definitely the type of town you're going to.
Yes.
Of course, that, and also, it'd be really funny if you're playing a trick on us and this actually was all like copper or something and you transmute it into gold.
That would be funny. But I can assure you, you can check tomorrow. Any sort of transmutation, any sort of transmutation magic like that would reside only a day. So
Oh,
you can
alright.
check your gold tomorrow,
Alright.
Fair enough.
and I can guarantee you it will still be gold.
I guess that just leaves the last question of why the last mercenary people would be bored of you and just leave if they're getting paid 200 gold to walk you to a town.
Maybe they got paid more to go back and do some other job.
Well, did they?
I have no clue. They left.
They could have been offered another job. Maybe a hawk came and gave them a message. So come back and we'll give you 1,000 gold.
Sure.
So, you've been this accountant for a few years now?
Yes.
Maybe anywhere else? Other towns you've been to? Or just pretty much...
Larith and actually
Skorvik?
far out here. That's really about it.
Okay.
I've had no
Where do
reason.
you plan on traveling after this?
That one I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure Volgur. It is through Skorovik, past Daldrak, and then continue heading west along Lake Tyr. There's a town called Volgur. You would know what this place is. It's another mining town. I'm getting a little bored of them, so I may hang out in Alarith just for a minute.
Can I do an insight check on this butthole?
Sure, what are you, like, trying to decipher?
If he...
Bullshit.
Yeah, just in general, is he like a big piece of crap when he's lying to us?
Sure, you can roll.
I don't
All our
like
crit
it.
magic's gone, I feel like.
That one.
9. Is it? Oh, 9 plus 5. 14.
He seems pompous, but doesn't seem like he's lying or anything.
A genuine turd.
Sure, yeah. A genuine turd who's paying you a lot of money.
Well, there is...
If... Sorry, I'm saying, if... Let's just say you do end up traveling to...
Volgur.
Volgur.
Vulgar.
Volgur.
What would you pay? I'm assuming you would need mercenaries.
Yes.
What would like the price range be?
Well, I'd have to determine the distance and how long I plan on being there.
It's a very long
If you're still,
very long walk.
yes, it is a long walk. If you're still in town, I could maybe let you know by that time. But I still have to bring my findings back, collect all my data, and bring it to the professors.
Am I the first gnome you've ever met?
Of course not.
Oh, well, you were like, hi, creature, when you met me. It was kind of rude.
I apologize.
I noticed that too.
Well, I was just curious.
You were kind of looking at me weird and waving constantly.
Oh,
He does that a lot. It's his thing.
It was a little, forward.
Off-putting.
Sorry if I came off rude. Maybe it's habit. A lot of these mercenaries seem to be pretty,
Cold?
yes.
Rough.
Yes.
That's fair.
You four seem quite calm, to be honest. I enjoy chatting. I don't actually get to chat with the people I travel with too much, so sorry if I'm a little chatty-batty.
Just wait till you get to know us.
Okay. I hope that isn't a bad thing.
You'll see.
Okay. Look, it's not obvious that you two haven't been messaging back and forth to each other this entire time.
Who?
So,
Right.
if you're keeping any secrets from me, it's fine. But I plan on not keeping any secrets from you, since you're guarding my life.
That's fair.
Fair?
Yes.
All right.
Don't know what's happening, but fair.
You have been noticing lately that some webbing has been appearing here and there, very progressively light as it's been going up.
So what kind of creatures can we expect down here?
To be honest, numerous. There was a lot of shell-type bugs and beetles, some creepy crawlies. That's a fancy term. I like creepy crawlies. Occasional kobold or goblin. Generally nothing too egregious. But who knows? These caves are always full of mysteries. Hopefully when we get farther and closer to the side of Alarith, it can be a little bit more protected.
Can you just take us like the direct path that you came previously?
That is the plan.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna keep it closer out for spiders.
Sure. Sounds good.
And bunches.
Yeah.
Budges. That sounds good.
How competitive is the town of Alarith? You said there's different people in your school. Does it
Oh, of course.
take a lot to get higher positions?
Of course. Without the basic entry requirements, there's other requirements to get higher up. Educational perks, study, research. There are a number of folks that enjoy the research, and there are a number that want to get as high up as they can. Now, being a city mostly, let's say, humanoids that age rather slowly, it can be a little while before someone does go up. But there are a number of prodigies that do show up from time to time and do make their way up the ranks.
They get in for free if they're like savants.
Possibly. I'm unsure.
Neat.
Well, sounds like a cool town. I can't wait to get there.
So that book,
Town
So it's a pretty big party
villagers.
town, right?
you're hilarious. That book,
Yeah.
I think we discussed where you found it.
Well, we found it.
I found out a bunch of kobolds. We killed them, and then I found it
Yes.
inside of a chest next to an eyeball thingy.
An eyeball thingy?
Yeah, you know.
A
Yeah.
little, like a...
Bunch of eyeballs like this, and I pull out my ball sack and I show them.
Oh my. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tie back up.
You just carry those around? What do you do with them?
I don't know yet.
Actually, there might be a few that are interested. What eyeball? You know what creatures those eyeballs are from?
Lots of different
Probably
ones. There's big
lots
ones,
of
small
different
ones.
ones.
There's a few
Humans,
in there.
kobolds, probably other.
Maybe I can ask around, see if anyone needs. Ooh, actually, you should save those.
I have been saving them for days now.
Oh,
Juicy.
I can tell.
Gotta spit in there every so often and keep them moist.
Yep.
That's gross.
Give me a perception check.
Alright, can he see in the dark? Would I know elves can see
Yes,
in the dark?
yeah.
Okay.
He's been fine this whole time.
I'm not paying attention. I'm not gonna roll.
I would assume at this point one of you have had light up this time.
12.
During this
That's
class?
why I was kind of asking.
Yep.
12.
Okay. Sounds good.
I
So,
don't like him.
you guys are continuing forward.
Can you guys speak Elvish?
No.
Common and orcish.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Common and gnomish.
Oh.
I'm a giant, so I can talk to Gillimac.
Galmat?
I'm gonna say something to him in Elvish while we're walking.
Sure. What would you like to say? Is the secret
So
enough
this is,
that...
this is bearing in mind that they cannot hear me.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
We just know you're saying something
Right.
to him.
so don't take offense to this. What I'm gonna say.
Yep.
In Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these guys can't speak Elvish. So they know what we're saying. By the way,
Is
say
that what you're
to 'em. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. He responds back, oh, all right.
Yeah. I just met up with these guys. I don't know them too well, but I'm looking to break away and see if I can get some real money. So maybe when we get to this new town, you can show me where the big boys hang out, and I can get in with them.
Well, there are a series of billboards and mercenaries.
I'm
Again, this
talking
is
about-
Elvish back to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, of course.
Generally, the coin is listed on the reward.
I'm talking about the underground stuff that's not listed.
Interesting. Now, I've only been there a short amount of time, but but I know there are some bigwigs that might want some bigwig problems being taken care of.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do a couple of things in town and make a name for yourself, and we can see who I can talk to. But get me out of here. Get me through here. Keep it safe and keep it kosher.
All right.
Well,
I can't guarantee anything, though, but I will do my best. What is in my power. I've paid a lot of money to get here. I don't feel like getting kicked out.
All right.
well, Loris, I told you, it's a good thing he's our leader. We're a tight-knit group and we stick together. And that's why he's our leader.
Definitely.
I want to.
Knows languages not even I know.
I want to message Brago.
Okay.
Just be like, I'm trying to bait this guy a little bit to see what's going on. I didn't mean to offend any of you guys. I can't. But I don't want to like.
No, I
Yeah,
got
it's
You
just
were
like,
all
we
right
don't
next to each
know.
other, so.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
As the Elvish continues, you are starting to notice more webbing here and there, and you can decide what you'd like to do.
Alright, guys, be prepared.
I light a
I
torch.
think there's some speiders
I have a-
lurking
oh,
about.
that's
All right.
I just wanna
Weapons
burn
ready.
it.
We're about to run into trouble.
Are we?
Oh, yes.
As you look up,
I
you're
can
starting to
smell
see
it.
more webs and things like that
Oh.
bouncing around.
I haven't looked around at all.
Can I?
Is my hyena getting
Can we
through?
stop?
Not just any
and I
butt
stealth
makes all
forward?
this.
He's making through.
Huh?
Can we stop for a minute? I'll stealth a little bit forward. See what's
Yeah.
Are
going
we
on.
pausing?
Yeah, I wanna.
Okay.
I want to stealth forward a bit. See
Yeah,
what's going
we'll
on.
say that and we'll wait.
All right. I will wait till you're
Hold.
with the group.
If there's like a turn or something like that, not just straight ahead. 'cause,
It's
like,
pretty.
we can
It's
see-
like slightly wavy. It's not as like. It's still. It's like it's been carved out, but nothing perfect
Well,
by
I
any
want
means.
to like go up a bit.
Sure.
Within
120 feet.
120 feet, yeah.
Okay. So you go up 100 feet or so. Give me a perception check.
At this point, can
Do I
I
have
assume
stealth
we're
or no?
touching the webbing?
Oh, give me a stealth check. Sorry.
At this point, we're probably touching the
Oh,
webbing as we're going through
that
because
one.
there's so much.
Okay.
Not
There's
that much yet.
there's not tons, but there's enough that it's noticeable.
Nat 1 on my stealth and 21 on my perception.
Okay. So you're going
I
through.
can see so well.
Yeah. It's very loud.
Wow!
Loris kind of looks over at the group as you're going ahead. He's the sneaky one?
Yeah,
Most
look
of
at
the
him go.
time.
He's
Fa-
usually much better.
Oh, great. Anyways, this should be great. As he looks ahead and you continue ahead, you do spot a number of what looks like snare lines that are kind of hanging from the ceiling and dangling down like
I'm
a
gonna-
single web that kind of, it's like spotted out different between the
Can I like,
area.
disarm it just by cutting it down?
Give me a
It
second.
might be to sense people. Like if you touch it, like usually spiders can sense on their web or something.
As you kind of get closer to one of these snare lines, as you're kind of getting up, you do see a faint like blue light that's just like,
Okay.
Oh.
So instead of touching it, I'm gonna go back and
sure.
tell Karth.
Before you turn around, I need you to make a wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
shit.
That's
That's not
Oh,
good.
because he saw it.
8.
Brago.
Okay.
Yeesh. Wait, don't you add something?
Yeah.
No, 0.
0. Okay.
Oh.
Normally it adds.
Brago, you look at this light and you catch it out of the corner of your eye before you turn around and you look back, and you guys just see Brago full dash straight into the webs.
Into
Wait,
the-
what? Like he went.
Full dash. So
Oh,
I need like
Brago!
you got like 2 seconds. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going, hyena, go forward, get to Brago.
There we go.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm
I
right.
was gonna run
Uh,
after him, but he's doing
no.
half.
Okay. Are you on him?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay. So you're like, hiya, hiya.
I'm advancing forward, weapon draw.
Okay. All right. For the sake of this.
And tell the elf to stay back behind us.
Okay, for the sake of this, I will say everyone roll initiative, and we'll be right back after I've set up this board. So keep those.
Well, better to do it
Crit.
now.
Come on.
Hey folks, it's me, Donnie, your friendly neighborhood game manager. Are you having trouble finding some awesome music, sound effects, and soundscapes for your tabletop games? Well, look no further than BattleBards. Over at battlebards.com, you have access to thousands, and I mean thousands, of audio tracks that you can use in your games. Do you need a nice sound effect for your wild magic sorceress, who of course cannot contain her elemental blasts? Or maybe you need a tune for that gnome tavern keep, who always has some sort of invention up his sleeve. If you head over to battlebards.com, you can get yourself a Prime subscription, which grants you access to the soundboard, mixer, and best of all, you can use the promo code DICECHATTER to get 20% off all store purchases. You heard the paladin right. 20% off everything using the promo code DICECHATTER. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself some top-notch tunes for your tabletop games from BattleBards, or this enraged barbarian will exchange this orc head, well, for your head. Disclaimer, no heads will be removed. Alright, now back to the show.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. So as Brago sees this faint blue light and unknowingly just gets charmed by it and rushes right for it, and you see his body just right into a series of webs, and a creature, a worm-like creature, starts to go down and go towards him as some type of large worm creature sneaks down.
PTSD.
It's not a purple worm, but it is purplish in nature. As a worm slithers down the side of the wall, I need all of your initiatives, please. Four? Oh, Jesus. 4 and 3.
4.
What'd you two get?
20.
20 for
Roll the
Brago.
2 plus 1.
Karth?
13.
13.
I rolled a 1 plus 3.
Oh, I gotta roll, what's his name? Luris is... Okay, that's not bad.
You better do something good.
Your mercenary's about to die.
And 4 for Fen, and 3 for Eira. Okay, Fen, you commanded your giant hyena that you're riding on the back currently to just charge forward as you're charging forward. Brago, you are first.
What can I do?
You're charmed. All creatures. Creature automatically fails all saves against being restrained by the snare lines and treats the worm as invisible.
Oh.
So you're just...
You don't even know what's there. Well, did he get stopped by webs, you said?
Or be charmed. A charmed creature. I don't know if you can cannot attack the charmer turn.
I can't like.
So essentially, once the worm bites you, you're not charmed anymore.
But until it gets to you.
Yeah.
So it charms you into its
So it does. You don't necessarily feel like your allies are enemies. You're just like, hey, I'm just here, guys. Everything's great.
You can't see it.
That's essentially what's happening.
So I'm just kind of
You're just hanging out. You can say or do whatever you want, but that's that.
very interesting.
You're restrained, and you're like, man, I'm stuck here.
Guys, get over
Life's
here.
pretty good.
Check out this
I
cave.
feel so high right now.
Yeah, it's not great.
Juice.
Next is the worm.
Oh well, that'll go away quickly, won't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if that charges back up. That does not. So, the worm kind of slithers down and gets into your space, Brago, and it is going to attempt to coil you.
Yeah.
So, because you're restrained, it has advantage. I only got a 15.
Well, after all,
What's your AC?
See?
15.
Okay, so I still hit barely.
Oh,
That is not appropriate.
Not appropriate.
2d8.
Uncalled for.
As the worm coils and pierces into your body, you're like, oh, and then you're charged. Oh! Can't wait to get that gif or something like that. Anyways, you take
Oh my.
8 points of acid damage,
Oh.
and you
fart
take
nuggets.
You're not charmed anymore.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as this purplish, peachish worm creature with like spikes on the end of each of its coils wraps and pierces into you, and you realize, oh shit, as you are wrapped
Can
inside
I
this
use my
creature's coil.
stone's endurance at least?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What is it? A D whatever?
D12 plus con.
Okay.
5, 6, 7. Off.
Okay, so 7 off of 13. Yep. Okay, so you only take that much damage. That is the worm's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. That is its go. So, next after that is Karth.
I'm just gonna be like, Brago, no! I'm going to move my maximum distance forward.
Okay, so that's going to be, you want to dash or just 30?
No, just 30.
Okay, so move 30 up.
Yeah.
I'd say you and your hyena got a little bit farther.
Yeah, I'd probably be like,
Yeah, you're
oh!
Yeah, he was
Oh,
running.
you fell.
yeah, you make your hyena dash. I like how your guy is actually legit on the back of
Yes.
the creature, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
perfect.
All right, I assume you want to shoot at the worm-like creature?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna sharpshoot him.
Okay, pull it up.
Come on, big number. 10?
10.
big worm.
The arrow flies and it actually hits the carapace, but it just bounces off and hits the wall of the creature.
Really close.
I mean, you hit the creature, but you weren't that close. So, anything else? You moved, did that. All right, next is your friend.
Wait, I wasn't done yet.
Oh,
Look.
I see Brago's in dire straits,
Uh-huh.
so I want to fire again.
action
Action
surge?
surge?
Yeah.
Okay, you action
Oh.
surge.
I gotta help Brago. Jeez, it's basically my son.
Jeez.
Or at least my F you.
Yeah.
I had to cut sticks.
Some type of.
Taught
I
him
taught him how to.
I cut him out of roast minotaur meat.
Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Come on, you bitch. How about 13?
Arrow flies, pierces into the beast slightly, but it doesn't seem to react as you just miss.
Oh,
What's the damn AC in this bitch? Must be 14.
Just miss.
14.
Anything else?
Damn, I'm done now.
Okay. Next is your ally.
Him?
Yep.
He's off.
He looks and he sees the situation and he wants to stay near someone, so he's going to move right behind Karth and take a step to his right.
Wow.
And he is going to cast Magic Missile as
Oh, damn. I didn't realize you could fight.
Yeah, you
as
said he had like defensive type of
this
stuff.
bluish purplish energy darts fly into the creature as he takes 3d4 damage, no rolls. So that's oh wow, that was really good. 10 damage to the worm.
Woo!
Damn.
Oh shit! As he just fires out these magic missiles. So that is that. He's not moving. Fen, you're up.
Okay, so Hyena's gonna get all the way up.
Okay.
Because I just told him to get to him, so that's... Get up. So he's...
Yeah, there you bitch.
Is that considered an ally? The hyena.
I mean,
He's part of
yeah.
our group.
Yeah.
I'm also on the hyena.
Yeah.
And he can
Oh,
attack.
So as I ride up, I'm gonna take my short sword out and swing at the worm.
Okay.
16 plus 5.
That hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
21.
Just miss.
Just miss.
That's 6 piercing, and I'm gonna action surge and swing again.
Okay.
10 plus 5,
15 hits, yep.
4 plus 3, so 7 piercing.
Okay, so 7 and what was
6, so
6?
13
Okay, 13.
piercing.
Nice. Nice. Sweet. All right, you slash in twice in the beast, and like almost this like black purplish ichor just oozes out the side with your Zorro slash into the side of this thing. Anything else?
I'm gonna hop off the hyena.
Okay. So you told the hyena to run up. Do you want to use a bonus action to tell the hyena what to do next?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell it to bite the worm.
Okay, so when your next turn comes around, the hyena
It's
will
gonna
act
bite
with
the
you.
worm, But yeah, I'm gonna jump off and head that way across. So
Okay.
I'm behind the worm.
Okay, so that far. Perfect. That works for me. You were slightly off the board, so we're just going to put you there.
Really close.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Eira, you are last,
Do you want to just
but not
dash?
least.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dash for now.
Just like here.
Just get up in there.
Okay. Anything else?
Charge up.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't think you can do too much.
Yeah,
Brago,
I'm not
you
doing
are
any action.
still technically in the web,
Alright.
and you're in a coil. So I need a... Yeah.
Athletics.
Strength.
I need a strength check to try to break the. Essentially, the coil has kind of like pushed the webbing out of your. Essentially, you're not in the webbing anymore. It's just kind of on you. But yeah, we need a strength check for you to try to get out. 11. Okay. Unfortunately, as you try to push your strength and you try to pull the worm away, nothing seems to happen. Next is the worm. Okay, so unfortunately, oh, I did this wrong. So technically, the bludgeoning damage wasn't supposed to happen right then. It's supposed to happen now because you're still restrained at the top of the turn. You're supposed to take
I
damage.
want to use that then, right off the bat for all.
So we'll just say that you used it, but it was for the total damage, if that's okay. Because I screwed up.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it how it is.
So we're gonna leave it how it is. So normally you would have taken damage right now. I read the thing wrong. So at the start of your turn, you take or at the start of its turn, you take bludgeoning damage. But with its other attack, it's going to bite down at the next nearest creature, which is the giant hyena. Which I don't have the stats. Do you have the stats in front of you? Should
I
be in
can
the
pull it up.
player's handbook.
They're in the
I
player's
can-
handbook.
Isn't the player's handbook?
Yeah, there's a hyena.
All right, so it's gonna attempt to bite down at the hyena. Oh, natural
Can't follow
2.
one of my cards.
You miss.
Yep. Oh, but it will attempt to make a coil attack. It has multi-attack, so it will to continue to try to restrict or constrict you,
That's not it.
Brago.
What the heck? Which I
I'm
swear.
gonna pull up
Probably
the,
have it
Oh,
in
it's
my
why I
cards.
think
It's in.
And so it's gonna try to
Do I have
take
to roll
you.
again?
No, I got it.
Is that it?
I got a 12. Okay. So as it tries to coil you, still force away, and it doesn't manage to squeeze into your body. That's the worm's turn. Karth, you're up.
giant hyena. I got the stats here.
Perfect.
Okay,
Awesome.
'cause I have a lot of other giant stuff.
You got it. What do you want to do? Please stay next to me.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna stay. That's
Okay.
fine. He says it.
It's like
I'll.
a
Yes.
tactics thing.
I said that. I'll stay next.
I know how to nay.
I know how to. I know going. All right, I'm gonna just do a regular attack
Okay.
with the longbow. Yeah, 17.
17 hits.
7 piercing.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Okay. An arrow flies, slams into the armor of the massive worm-like creature. Anything else? Okay. Next is your ally, who will take a pointer from you and just firebolt at the creature. Oh wow. 20. So that definitely hits. No, not natural 20. And as a sad single point of damage. So.
What a loser!
Oh, he's not bad. He's a wizard. Fen, you're up.
Do I get there? Because I'm
No.
there.
So action surge is done.
It's a big worm.
I'm going to take a shot with my light crossbow. 5 plus 7.
No, that's 12. 12 unfortunately misses.
Alright. So I'm gonna move up closer to within contact with
The worm.
the worm, yeah.
Okay. The hyena too. Roll for the hyena.
Oh, hyena. So hyena. Plus 5 to hit. That's 12 again.
Unfortunately, the hyena tries to bite down, and the bolt and the teeth miss the creature. Eira, what would you like to do?
Go up and smack.
Okay, you're as you go up and have sex with the worm.
Whoa.
Whoa! Bow, bow.
Great axe.
Whip out the great axe and you swing down into the creature.
14.
Ooh, unnatural 20.
Okay. Ooh, it hits.
Meow.
Nice. A bolt and a bite flies by, but the great axe slams into the creature.
8.
8 points of damage. Very nice. You're starting to get a few cuts and bruises on this beast as some ichor is starting to pool out. Brago, it's you, buddy.
Alright, so strength check.
Yes, try to break out.
18.
18, you just hulk out and just rip it out. At this point, you are next to the worm, but considered not restrained, but that is your turn.
Oh, my
You
full
did
turn?
it!
I have a bonus action?
I guess it would be, yeah, I'll give you a bonus action.
Alright, well then I'm gonna just
Boop-a-da-boop.
move away.
Okay. So you disengage and pop your 30. I don't know how far that is. Roll.
That's probably
It's probably pretty good.
Look at that DM
Wow.
skills perfectly.
Yeah, sure. All right, Brago, that's your turn. Next is the worm. It's not too happy that you went away, but that's okay. It has other meals next to it. It's going to attempt to coil into Eira because it wants to hold back the massive swing that it just took. So it's going to do that. I got a 22 to hit.
I think
No.
So it starts to coil and wrap around you. You are considered restrained, and you also take 5 points of... 7 points of acid damage.
Also, I have my... Because that's considered attack. I have my Wrath of Storm, so if it attacks, I can use a reaction.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Has to make a dex save.
Okay, it will definitely try to do that. With a -3, it goes down to 13.
That's my exact DC.
Okay, so he
It-
saves,
it
but does he
does
take
save.
half?
Yeah, he takes half.
Okay.
So 2d8.
Ooh, 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
so half is 7.
I did the math right.
Very nice. Dang.
What did I take? 7?
Yeah. I have to do math too.
I hate math.
Okay. As you see the coil wrap around Eira and acid go into her veins, you just see an arc of lightning just arc and slam into the beast at the same time as it kind of reaches and coils back. And then it takes its other head and swarms around and slams down at the giant hyena.
12 AC.
20 to hit.
It's 2 heads.
Well, it has one. It coiled it with its body and it's slamming its head down into the
Oh, and I'm
hyena.
restrained, you said.
Yeah, you're restrained. The hyena takes 5 piercing damage and 5 acid damage. So 10 total.
He's at 35 health still.
Oh my
hell, really?
god.
45 health right now.
That's amazing. Well,
Dang, that thing's
It can
tough.
move-
good fuzzy ball throw that you
Move
did.
50 feet.
Wow.
That's a
It
lot
is
of damage.
giant. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Karth, you're up. Brago's gotten away, but Eira is now trapped in this worm's clutches.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Yep. Go ahead and shoot it. Shoot a shot.
I got a sharpshooter.
Pew, pew, pew.
Trip, trip.
I don't think he is.
Yeah,
Shot cheddar.
I'll do it.
He's doing it.
I gotta roll a
You gotta roll.
12 or better. I gotta roll a 12 or better.
Danny, wait for that ring
Roll
thing
better,
on
roll
me.
better.
Yeah.
God damn. 13 to hit. 13 to hit.
13 misses. I can't go back on that. There we go. Anything else? Okay. As the arrow flies by, a firebolt goes at the same time as you go ahead and shoot. Natural one. Okay.
Shot himself in the butt.
He
Our
unfortunately
ally.
misses everyone. Fen, you're up. Yeah.
What a
I'm
bag
gonna
of
jump
garbage.
up and stab at the worm.
Okay.
There we go.
Sword.
Yeah.
9 plus 5, 14.
14 just hits.
6 plus 3.
Nice. 9
9
damage. Okay.
Nine.
Nice. This worm's definitely starting to look bloodied as a series of cuts and wounds are into the beast.
Hyena? No.
Nah, Hyena unfortunately misses. Eira, you are restrained, so give me a strength check to try to break out.
Oh, should be fine.
Hey, come on, everybody. Strength check.
Or
Okay.
strength save, sorry.
Is that just
Strength
my
save.
this?
Strength
So
save,
save.
save.
So it's
Oh, it's the same thing, anyways. What's that?
12 total.
Total.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
You just barely break out of the clutches of the worm. You still get a bonus action and movement. Oh, thank you.
I don't think I have really any
I
bonus
need that again.
actions.
Okay. You want to stay put? Because
No, I'll just stay there.
okay, it'll swing at you. Brago, you're away from the beast and a little bit hurt. What do you want to do?
Can I put a point of sleep behind it so it hits the worm and not?
It would hit Fen.
Don't worry, hit me anyway. Do it. I don't care.
Oh, I can't see him over there, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Tiny.
Fen's right behind the worm.
Don't do it.
You're in a
We're
sleep would be a
sandwiching it.
pretty. You can't just hit the worm with sleep.
Do it.
Apologize.
Do it anyway. I want to.
All right, where are you
You just
dropping
wake
it?
me up.
He loves sleeping.
That's true.
I gotta go to
It's
bed.
Gotta go to
behind
bed.
it, so it hits
Gotta
the
go to
worm,
bed.
and
After that.
Okay, so it hit the worm and Fen if you're gonna drop it. All right.
Pretty good.
26.
26. How many hit points do you have?
Oh, you got
I'm out.
26 left.
I'm asleep.
You have how many?
His max is 23.
23. You cast it, and the mist and magical energy splashes out, and you hear Luris in the background say, "Ooh, that was not a good idea," and you see Fen just fall to the ground and fall asleep,
Oh, because it affects the thing with the least amount of hit points first.
and it goes up. Yep.
Ooh, so we've got
Wait,
more than
what?
23. We know
It
that.
affects the creature with the lowest amount of hit points first, and then it continues to
And
the
then
next one.
So that thing has more hit
So
points
it only
than
had.
23.
So basically, you only allotted like
What
4
a-
points for the next guy.
It
Yeah,
goes
it goes-
3. So yeah.
so
So
it
the
goes
next
by
3
one
points.
hit
Oh,
point.
that was
I thought
really-
it was that for the whole thing.
No, it goes from
No,
the lowest
no,
hit
no, no,
points
no.
to
I
the
would've
lowest
done that
hit
then.
points.
Oh.
Okay.
Stupid.
I know we've done this
No,
twice.
you know what?
We have done this twice,
Because I
but
think it's funny.
No,
No, I think it's funny. Just leave it.
if you want, okay, this will be the second and last time I give you this. If you want to go back on this.
I didn't know that's what it did. I thought it was that's the whole thing. Well, I wouldn't do that. Then I'd be
Okay.
at 23 health.
Renew.
Okay.
I wouldn't do
All right.
that.
I'm awake.
Yep. You're back up. What do you want to do?
Oh, stupid. I'm just gonna shoot it then.
Okay. All right. Take a shot.
You lose.
10.
10. Misses. All right.
I gotta go to bed.
Next is the worm.
It's not restrained anyone.
No, but it's gonna try to coil up on you, Fen.
Good luck.
Not exactly.
I thought it was like where I
Ooh,
rolled.
only a 9. As it tries to coil and it misses, and it's going to
I thought it was like
it's going to bite down at the
worm was
creature that
26.
missed it. Ooh, 22 again.
22 and him.
That,
Me?
right,
Yeah,
that's
too.
what I
Yeah.
thought.
I didn't
I'm
realize
doing the
all
thing
the
again, so it
23
gets hurt.
first went to him.
Oh,
and the
perfect.
remaining
But let me know how
3
much
went
damage
It goes to
went
whatever.
the worm.
One thing at a time.
Okay, you
All-
take.
all the numbers are allocated to you, basically, and then whatever's left over goes to the next guy.
I don't like that you're thinking.
That's why when you did it to the goblins, all like half of them fell
See,
asleep.
I didn't put that
Yeah.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I
So,
know.
so the worm misses the coil around Fen as you manage to jump out of the way, but the head of the worm swings down and swipes at Eira. Eira, it hits. You take 5 points of bludgeoning and 6 acid damage, so 11 total.
How are you feeling over there?
On a scale of 1 to 24, I feel like a 6. Alright, so it has to do a...
Dex save again?
Dex save.
Okay. 2
Yay!
after it's minus 3.
8 and 4.
Yay, 12.
12 damage. As the head comes down and bites your arm's physically in its mouth, and you just see smoke just erupt on the other end as the worm's head just reaches and wails back and lets out a screech. Karth, you're up.
How's this thing looking, this worm?
It's looking beat up. It's not like dead by any means, but
Like if I sharp shot it and I got it, I could maybe kill it.
I can't tell you that.
On a scale of
I'm
1
just
to
gonna
20.
do it.
Exactly as 34 hit points left.
I'll do a regular attack.
Yep.
You're gonna crit.
Oh, I still
Well, we
missed.
know what it was originally
12.
before 23.
12. Unfortunately, your 12 missed. Anything else? You got anything else?
Dice. I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay.
Fair.
Seeing how things are going, Lewis will hang right behind you again and be like, ah, damn it. And he will cast Magic Missile at level 2.
Oh.
So 4 bolts of energy fly out that automatically hit.
Go game time.
It's 5. Oh, wow. It's 13 damage.
Woo! Finally, he's doing something.
He's
He's actually done more
he's done like
damage
25 damage,
Yeah,
just to
than
let
all
you guys
of
know.
us.
So,
Maybe besides-
okay. So magical energy
That's
flies and
7.
slams into the worm. It's starting to get beat up. Fen, you're up.
Stab.
Stab. All right.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Doesn't count on the box.
Okay.
No, it
Out of
counts.
the
It was
box.
good.
19 plus.
That was-
I think it was still good. All
It
right.
was 13 and 19, so I still
Okay.
hit.
Yep, you hit.
2 plus 3, so 5 piercing.
Okay.
Come on, Wolf. Hit. Yeah, you finally hit.
So the giant hyena slams its bite down as you also pierce with the sword into it.
The guy does more damage than I do.
He's a lot bigger.
And 13 piercing.
Holy shit. Damn.
He's
Okay.
hungry.
All right. He's definitely hungry. Eira, you're up. You see a worm that's like got a series of bite marks and pierces and it's bleeding out everywhere.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. Cure wounds. Okay.
Can I do this at level 2? That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 slots.
So you just get use another die in addition to
Okay.
what the card says. You want to do anything else?
1d8, so I do 2d8 plus my thing. Nah, I just hang out here.
Okay. All right, Brago, you're up.
If it
Alright.
hits me, I'll just get hurt again.
I'm gonna run up
I have one more of those.
and attack with a short sword.
Okay. You run your 30 feet up, get right next to the thing.
16.
16 definitely hits. You get sneak attack. Yep.
D6.
6 plus 1.
That's 11.
Too
Well,
Is
bad.
it yours? My death
12.
modifier? Or is it
12 total?
this
Okay.
specifically?
All right.
It says-
Oh, you swing and pierce your sword in after a hyena bite went through and pull back, and it's just like barely hanging on.
Alright, I'm
So
gonna
this is
use my. I'm gonna go back.
Oh.
So-
Okay.
so I'm gonna-
You run back.
Do I have to move my guys?
Nine.
I'll
Okay,
I'll scoot him
still
back
pretty good.
just for the sake of
you're
things.
alive.
Yay!
The worm is last. It is going to see if this recharges. It does not.
Ah!
It doesn't. It wants to try to survive, so it's going to run away.
Is it a
What?
burrow or something?
You butthole.
Take it back up to your whip.
So
Oh.
you're so Fen, Hyena, and Eira get a swing. You all can go at the same time.
Fen.
Kill this thing.
6 plus 5 misses.
Misses, yeah.
Ooh.
13 plus something.
13 plus 6.
Okay.
Come on, hyena.
Ah!
Oh, it was a 19.
Okay.
I lost it.
As the hyena bites, the worm moves, and you right at the same spot, and you're like, shit. But Eira has the great axe and slams down.
4 plus
4 plus 4. 8.
8 total. And you slam down and just cut the worm sideways or vertically down, and just guts and ichor and ooze fall out, and the worm just flinks and falls and hits the ground.
Ah!
Nice job.
We did it, guys.
Guys, we did it.
Where were you?
Luris looks over at you and says, quality job. Let's get a move on then.
hop on hyena.
Anybody got Band-Aid?
I think you do. I have that one
You
potion.
don't know me?
It is
No.
yours.
I'm gonna go up to
Don't
the
waste that
gelatinous
on me.
remains
Okay.
and look.
Okay, you, what do you want to do to the innards of this creature?
Give it a little kick, see if there's anything
Yeah.
worth my while.
Sure, you give it a kick.
Your wounds level 1.
You, give me an investigation check.
If it's eaten something prior
Yeah.
to that. Okay.
Give me an investigation check.
8 plus 3, right?
Plus your spellcasting.
14.
14. Okay. You give it a kick. You see a series of
6.
decomposed creatures. You actually see part of an arachnid that partially comes out, like a very small arachnid. Other than that, it's just bones. Bones, and a lot of the bones are even also charred up and beaten or like decomposed themselves. So, Nice job, guys. After that big combat, I think it is a good time to take a quick break. So we'll be right back, folks, with more of episode 6. See you guys.
That one was good as my guy.
Hey folks, it's me, Donnie, your friendly neighborhood game manager. Are you having trouble finding some awesome music, sound effects, and soundscapes for your tabletop games? Well, look no further than BattleBards. Over at battlebards.com, you have access to thousands, and I mean thousands, of audio tracks that you can use in your games. Do you need a nice sound effect for your wild magic sorceress, who of course cannot contain her elemental blasts? Or maybe you need a tune for that gnome tavern keep, who always has some sort of invention up his sleeve. If you head over to battlebards.com, you can get yourself a Prime subscription, which grants you access to the soundboard, mixer, and best of all, you can use the promo code DICECHATTER to get 20% off all store purchases. You heard the Paladin right. 20% off everything using the promo code DICECHATTER. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself some top-notch tunes for your tabletop games from BattleBards, or this enraged barbarian will exchange this orc head, well, for your head. Disclaimer, no heads will be removed. Alright, now back to the show. So, we are back, and we just finished a fight with the angler worm. So, you guys go through the worm remains and get back together and continue your path to Alarith. So, anything anyone like to do? Who's leading again? I assume you two. Alright,
Yeah.
survival check.
Oh, I can just let her do it. I'm not.
You can do advantage if you're helping her out.
Yeah, do advantage.
Okay, because that wasn't very good. Oh, that's better. 22.
22, okay. You keep heading forward, and Luris keeps, mentioning ways to go and things like that. After the battle, he kind of looks at you all. Well, you are very capable, so glad I got you for.
Yeah. Did you fight one of those on your way here?
Definitely not, no.
Yeah, it would have been good to warn us if you would have known about it.
Yes, I would have let you know. Generally, if I see something that I'm familiar with, I will let you know.
Okay.
So,
That's helpful.
I appreciate staying next to me, Mr. Karth.
And then I say to him in Elvish, "You sure you're not just trying to weed us out?"
You hear back into your head, in common, of course not.
Okay.
Oh, tricky trickster.
That was a weird
Let's
conversation.
go!
Let's go!
Get on my hyena.
You guys continue forward. You feel like you guys have been walking for, at this point, as you kind of, it gets, honestly, it's a really boring walk. It's almost like the same carved out, chipped away stone as you just keep going, and it's just drawing on and on and on. You feel like you've been walking for a decent amount of time. A lot of you are getting very tired and restless. Luris kind of looks to you all. We've traveled for 16 hours at this point.
Whoa.
I'd say might be a good idea if we find a little corner and someone keep watch.
Fair enough.
I gotta go to bed.
Same here. All right.
I'll keep watch first.
Okay.
So you guys kind of just a
Are we
very
gonna
small,
short rest or a long rest?
I think we're
very
gonna
small.
go on-
If you guys wanted to do a short rest during that time, we could have done something like that, but you will be farther back.
I'm gonna say just long
Probably
rest.
just a
Yeah,
long
well,
rest right
okay.
now.
So, with that being the case, who would like to take first watch? Karth. All right.
Yeah.
As a couple light spells are danced around the area, what would you like to do? Or not what you'd like to do. Give me a perception roll.
I'd like to watch.
11.
11. Okay. So you sit down and just listen to nothing.
The water dripping from the stalactites.
No, nothing
Oh,
like that.
my
There's
God.
you don't even see any stalactites where you are. It looks like this path has been cut
I'm
out.
just gonna,
Carved
during my
out.
time, I'm gonna venture out only a few, like maybe 10, 15, 20 feet away from, well, maybe like 25 feet from everyone. Just kind of do like a little, like down to see if I hear an echo, how loud it is.
Okay. You do get an echo, but it just takes a while and it's very quiet. It seems to just go on.
Okay.
All right. Would anyone else
That's all I got.
like to take a rest? Or take a rest? Would anyone else?
Who do you want to look up?
I'll tap
Sleeping
Brago.
call.
Okay.
How does that second watch?
Brago, you get up. Give me a perception check.
Is my hyena still there or does it go away? It's every dawn. So.
16.
He gone.
Gone.
It'll
Morning.
Brago, as you get up, you look over and a hyena just and then just disappears.
That's gross. Is there an extra
Anyways,
ball
what'd you get?
in the sack now?
16.
Doesn't
Yes.
it go back to the sack?
16. Okay. You kind of sit there and look around. The light spell is up. You kind of look over, and Luris is just staring right at you.
God, I hate that guy.
He's just I don't sleep, do they?
Do you
Oh, they
ask
can
him?
do half asleep.
Do you talk to him
Good.
or ask him?
They can do 4-hour
Maybe he's
rest.
sleeping
They
with
can
his eyes
Are
open.
you awake?
Yes.
Why are you staring at me?
I was just curious if you'd notice.
I'm
I'm
just
Wait, idiot.
meditating. Generally, I pick a point to look at. You happen to so sit in that location, but I've done my rest. I'm here watching with you.
Yeah, they only need half the amount of sleep. I remember that.
You would probably know that, to be honest.
Creeper.
Apologize.
Just unnerving. Just being stared at.
I'll look the other way down the tunnel.
Alright, that works.
All right.
Bye-bye.
With that 16, nothing. It's extremely boring. You all get up. There's no sunlight. Nothing has changed. All of you kind of just get up on your internal clocks, and you have 3 balls in your tan sack now.
I got 2 ball sacks now.
Yeah.
Are all 3 balls different colors? It's like we know which one is what?
They all look the same.
Oh.
You'll only know once you throw one out.
Yeah.
Leader,
Well,
throw one out.
I was
Hey,
gonna say, who
wait
wants to
till
do the
we're
honors
outside.
and pick from my ball sack?
Wait till we're outside, just in case it's like an explosion or something.
What are
It's
do we know
animals.
the options? So
It's
what? It's like a
animals.
big giant elephant or something that's.
You don't know yet.
Yeah,
You've
wait
only
till
thrown
we-
one.
No
It's an
idea.
animal.
Let's just wait.
Wait till we're out of the
Yeah,
cave.
get out of
I
here.
don't want it to
Yeah,
be
get out of
something
here.
huge and then
We still have a 2-day trek.
Yeah, let's wait.
through the cave. Or
It
just
can't
in
be that
general?
big. What? He was
It
throwing
could
these in
be
town,
huge.
using them for butchery stuff. They can't be that big.
He didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
There
all
could be
this stuff.
something massive and then it's stuck in here and then we can't get it back. Or it
How
like
large is
makes the whole
cavern?
cave
Or I'm
in.
gonna ask our person actually with us. Does the cavern ever get to a point where we can only walk single
So
file?
you won't. Actually, no, not that I recall. It could fit a decent
Like, can we
group of
fit an
folks.
elephant the whole way through if needed?
Probably.
Why can't you people just
You don't want
wait?
him to?
No, hey.
I got one.
Okay, he's got.
I'm curious now.
He's got one.
Oh great.
Oh, I can't wait.
Alright, I'm gonna throw it in front of us.
Okay.
Throw it a little ways out there.
Yeah, I do a
You
little
throw-
shove.
You can throw 20 feet. So you throw 20 feet
Yeah,
forward.
20 feet.
Roll a d8.
Yeah.
You might even want to write down and keep track what certain
I'll
numbers
do it.
were.
You did a 7 last
Alright.
time, right?
Yep, I know.
Oh.
Three.
Yeah, that's really
3.
Okay. You throw it out.
Oh, no.
You throw it out far forward. And this little creature, it's got a little curly tail. Or no, it doesn't have a tail at all. You just see a small red ass in front of you, and you turn around and you see a baboon. And you see these like massive fangs on front of it too, as you have a baboon in front of you.
Wow. Can you throw more than one?
What the hell are we going to do with that thing?
Like, can you
If
throw-
anything, this thing's just going to be a pain in the ass and be loud and annoying.
We
Can we
send
tell?
them
We
way
can
ahead.
talk to the. We can command it though to be quiet. Baboon,
Sure, I don't know.
quiet.
Can you throw
Be
more
obedient.
I
I don't know if we should.
than one? Well, I mean, we got 3 and they last
What if we
a
start
day.
fighting the other thing? What if they start fighting
No,
for some reason?
they listen to you.
So you have a baboon. So the baboon is
Oh, does it
yours.
only listen to him because he threw it?
I mean, you're all allies to it, but like it listens to you. You give it commands.
Yeah. That
What do
makes
you
sense.
think?
We got one. I say let's just wait.
All right,
let's
let's
get a
hold
move
on.
out.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
Alright.
Actually, Luris says you guys are no fun.
He just said, "What are we thinking about throwing that?"
Well, I mean, it's trust me, it's very fascinating. But as long as you can control
Just
it,
give him a damn animal.
Yeah,
Look,
I guess
hey.
we can control them, but
there are 4 of you. Now we have 4.5 of you.
Chuck it.
Roll a d8.
Another baboon.
oh god.
Can we go for 3?
Look,
do it.
I think it would be
No,
fascinating
I
if we had a herd of
Please,
baboons.
no.
do it. It's
Eira, I want 3
Eira.
baboons to a party.
Please
Here,
do 3.
Roll a d8. 20 feet forward.
Come on, 3.
Please do a 3. I want 3 baboons.
4.
4.
4.
That's new.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
As you throw it, a larger creature appears. Large size isn't like hyena size. You see almost like this ostrich-esque type creature with a long neck and a beak on the front. It is called an axe beak.
Oh.
And it just kind of...
How? It's large, right?
It's a large size.
It's a large size creature.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'm
climb
gonna
up
tell
on it.
I'm
I'll just say silence
Oh.
and
Baboons
follow.
can ride it.
You know, yeah, do that instead, actually.
I was gonna command the baboons to ride on.
Okay, you command your baboon to hop on top of the axe beak,
Get on the axe beak.
and another baboon hops onto the axe
I
beak,
told it silence and follow, so.
There you go.
and it just kind of flutters and its wings kind of pop up. It looks pretty close
This
to an
is
ostrich, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay.
Except like, imagine like an ostrich, but like a little bit more like tougher at the end of the day.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Lead the way.
Lead the way, ostrich.
It's just a straight path, right?
This is fascinating. I can't wait.
I love this. I don't know
I'll
what to
say-
sell it anymore.
Axie, walk in front of us, 10 feet. Squawk if there is trouble. Otherwise, shush. Begin.
And then with its two legs, just stomps forward as two monkeys are just, or baboons with their red asses are just sitting on it and just like itching each
This
other and
needs to
scratching.
be like an art thing.
Can you do that?
I
Just
love
that
it.
walking through
No,
like a cave.
maybe. So, as you guys continue forward,
Fascinating.
unfortunately your bag of trips is empty for today. I actually do have an Axe Beak Mini, so we can get that at some point if we need it. You guys continue forward on your second day of travel as you continue through. Loris is pretty quiet unless you guys bring something up, or you guys, this is a perfect time to chat amongst yourselves, things you want to do.
Leader Karth, Brago. You've never been to this city, huh?
No.
No, just know of it.
Well, I mean, it sounds like we can't really go around too many places when we leave his side. Do
Yeah.
you want to do some tasks so we can figure out what this book is and get some money, or do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to? Okay. I'm not sure if you wanted to leave or do anything like that.
I want to find out what's going on with this book.
That's fair. I mean,
I'm curious about this town too.
is
how-
it still
how
just
it
the
works.
same? Like nothing's changed?
Same book, yeah. With the 3 locking mechanisms on the side.
Hey, Eira, can you rip this open?
Okay, do you try to like phone book it? Like right down the center and
I
like
tried,
tear it? Or like try to
latchy
try to
area,
pull
like
the latch?
pry it open.
Sure, give me a strength
I
check.
haven't really thought about it. Can you just break it open?
Probably not.
10
plus journey.
4, so 14.
14.
Okay. As you're going, you actually start to see like a little bit of the two front and back covers start to move a little, and Loris kind of like peers over. Even if you pull with all your might, I doubt that creepy ass magical thing is going to snap open. But keep going. I'd love to watch.
Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, I'll just give it back.
So I leave my pouch.
You put it back.
Well, Loris, I guess I'll ask this. You said there's like a little section in the middle of the town that we can sit at when we get to Ellerith.
Yes,
We're
it's
forced to
actually
go there.
that is the only place that you can go unless you're leaving.
Is there like a tavern, or is it just a bunch of mercenaries?
There's a tavern. Well, it's more of an inn, but things aren't too happening, as
Not
the
much.
kids say.
Oh, okay.
But
I've never said that.
oh, apologize. I guess I don't know too much what kids say. But you know, there's a couple of shops, a tavern, and an inn. The tavern is called the Ale Chemical Mug. Quite comedic. Yes.
Yeah.
Bring ingredients and make your own booze, so it's very interesting.
Oh,
We gotta make our own booze.
Well, you put special ingredients. Either they have some provided that you can pay for, or if you bring your own, you can make your own concoctions.
fascinating.
So the town we're going to is very well known. Do a lot of like leaders or king, queen, etc. like visit this place?
Sure,
for
if
magic?
they have reason to. Of course.
What are the different disciplines? 8.
Well, 7 schools of magica. Evocation, divination, illusion, enchantment. Let me keep going through. Conjuration, enchantment, and abjuration.
Which one has to deal with your like people's minds and stuff?
Divination would most likely be your best bet.
Okay.
What if he's under an enchantment spell this whole
Who?
time? You.
And
Me?
then-
Yeah.
And maybe
Am I?
enchantment.
Memory loss enchantment spell.
What happened to me?
Maybe it's an illusion, I have no clue.
Oh, that's true. Like why you can't remember stuff.
Maybe I'm an illusion.
That
I'm just
Go-
kidding.
I go up and I poke him.
He kind of swats your finger away. Please. It was just a terrible joke.
And you said you guys don't really study religion or anything there, like different religions.
Mistra is very prominent and looked after by a number of folks, but myself personally.
I look at the.
Like there would be a library with that type of stuff.
Sure, but whether you have access to it or not is a totally different story.
Right.
I look in my money pouch.
Yep.
And I look at my 200 gold. And I look, and I take one of my, light it, and
It's still gold and it hurts your teeth.
okay.
A lot of money.
Probably check that when we get the other 200 in town before he leaves.
Yeah.
It's
Bite
been a
them
full
all.
day. I wouldn't lie to you.
Ding.
We all just have handfuls.
How's the axe beak doing?
It's been 6 hours.
Has he laid an egg yet?
No.
Damn. I'd like to have a big omelet for breakfast tomorrow.
I'd love to see you squeeze them and see what happens.
Can we go in a faster pace so we get sooner or no?
If
No, we didn't have a horse.
We
That would've
take a
been
level
good
of
one, yeah.
exhaustion, probably, right?
it's a possibility, we could go faster, but we might tire.
I guess let's just.
Maybe harder to look out for certain
We
things,
going
which
like down, up, level.
is pretty level. To
It's
be
like
honest.
just a tunnel
It's been-
straight through the.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
looks like it's been very level.
So this was mined out by like dwarves over centuries or something.
It actually was a combination between.
Deep recollect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a combination
So-
of the town of Skorovik and the city of Alarith had a agreement to create some sort of tunnel through the mountain.
No one else is passing us or anything.
Not that
This
you've
is-
seen. Occasionally, it's very rare that us Ilarth, the students or any faculty from Ilarth will come through, but mostly the folk from Skorovik will travel this way.
Yes.
They tend to deliver mining or resources that we are looking for, and they get paid.
Makes sense.
If you noticed, a lot of the architecture in Skorovik was very similar to that of Alarith. Very nice, carved out buildings and things of
Oh.
magical nature.
Are there any kind of gems on the way through here? As we're walking? Like just
Roll a perception check.
A gem check.
19?
19. I will let you know if you see something.
Alright.
That was pretty good. So, as you guys travel through,
I'm gonna mess with my bracer more, see if I can get anything else working with it.
okay.
Arcana.
Sure, yeah.
Oh. 17.
17. You do some work, you feel like it's top notch and functional today.
Okay.
It's definitely
I'm
cruising
gonna
and
take-
ready for a few bolts.
I'm gonna take one of my bolts and take off the. Can I take the head off of it so it's just a blunt bolt?
Yeah, we
Like,
could
it
say.
won't fly well.
Yeah, we could say you could do that.
Okay. I just want one.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to chat about? It's been 9 hours. As he updates you as you guys continue through.
Thanks.
Just keep continuing, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys continue through. As day 2, traveling through gets a little boring, and Loris kind of looks at you all. Well, it's been definitely a day's worth of walking. I apologize, I meant to get back to you, Brago. After another hour or so, as you guys keep walking, you do notice a few shimmers on the side of the cavern walls.
I'm gonna try to chisel one out with my dagger.
Okay. Oh, well, we pausing here?
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Uh,
for?
Loris kind of looks over. Are you interested in
Oh, he
that?
plays tools because he
Oh.
does this stuff.
Yeah, well, what is it?
Oh, it looks like your common gold.
Oh.
It's a very small vein there. We could do something with it if you're interested.
Yeah. Why not?
Yes.
Here! And he hands you a very small pick
Alright.
and a little brush.
Okay.
Like an archaeological set that he
Okay.
hands over to you. Well, I'd love to see this.
So sleight of hand, I'm assuming? Would that
Might be like a.
This is some type of dexterous
Okay,
check,
so
yeah.
it's-
Yeah, do a straight dex roll.
be 13 plus 4, 17.
17. Okay. Doesn't take you too long, and you manage to get a decent hunk of unpurified, or I guess purified, or raw gold. We'll say put that in. Just do like. Gold's decently heavy, correct?
Yeah.
Let's just do like 10 pounds of raw gold.
And
Just put that in. It'd probably be medium. 10 pounds. You're carrying around 10-pound rock.
That'd be good.
It's like a bowling.
There's a little bit more there, but Lewis does look over. Well, we could stay here all day, or we could continue on. Got a good chunk there. You'd make a little good mine of it yourself.
Do you have any extra kits of these? These
I
are-
could maybe acquire you one once we get back, but that is my personal one.
Oh, I give it back. I wasn't like keeping it.
I don't mean to pry, but you're half something?
Yeah, lies.
Interesting.
What?
Very
I
fascinating.
thought you were human. I just never asked.
There's a lot of
I just stared at everyone. What?
there's a lot of half oafs in the city, so I'm used to seeing mixed folk, but half Goliath, very interesting. You're easy to pick out, easy enough, but
Yep.
very fascinating.
I feel like I'm more human traits than the Goliath.
Yeah, very hard to pick out. Interesting. Anyways,
What about him? Is he human?
yes, carry on, unless
As far as I know.
he speaks a little Elvish, which is fascinating, but yes.
I ran
Self-taught
across a
or
few-
someone else teach you?
Oh, someone else taught me. I ran across a few elves in my day.
Interesting. Well, I'm all ears if you feel like you all want to talk. And he just carry
I'll
on.
sing a song.
I will stay out of this one.
I think we should keep it down just so.
Oh, caves and all.
While we're going,
Sure.
are we stopping right here, or are we gonna keep?
Yeah, it's getting to the point where he says, "Hey, we're gonna rest," kind of thing. But you feel free to chat before the end here. I will never shy away from you guys wanting to
Is it
chat.
basically just a corridor, like straight? There's no like little breaks in the corridor.
Eventually, there is a
anything?
small cavernous area that we will have to walk through, but I think that will be the next day.
But
at
even
this
like
point.
the left and right, there's no veins of caverns that jut out. It's all
Not that
just
you've noticed, it's just a
straightforward.
straight
Someone
line.
drilled through this thing.
Yeah.
Like a
Just
driller.
Like they
trading
just
route.
mine through the area. It's, by the way, it's not like a perfect square
Sure.
by any means. It's rounded
Yeah.
and they wanted to just build it and be done with it.
I guess I'll ask this about your city. Is there a place where I can study different ales and taverns and places?
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
You could go to the tavern, but other than that, that's the only tavern in town.
Alright.
The center area is very compact. It's, for the visitors. The rest of the city is, made out for us scholars.
Hmm.
And wizards at the end of the day.
Is there any way to get into those sections without having to pay the fee? Or is it just
Being
There's gotta be
escorted.
ways.
Or working.
You would have to be with someone. I'm a little low on the latter to have you accompany me to other aspects, but maybe a professor. If you were joined up with a specific professor that you did a duty for, they could maybe allow you in, but looking at certain material is strictly off limits.
Okay. I was just curious.
Generally, folks like yourselves are there to hang out in the middle and go do fun little adventures. Or not fun.
Well, maybe some of us aspire to do more than just fun little activities.
Well, there are lots of activities in town for you to do. You can check the billboard once you're there.
Would I know what type of high piece he talked about that would be like the lightning and thunder type stuff? Like that type of magic?
Are you asking him?
No, like, would I just know that? So I don't have to ask him. Otherwise, I'll ask him.
You would know that generally offensive energy with elements would be evocation.
Evocation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. You ever been to Skaldrock? I believe it's called. The city to the west. What's it called? There's a big old city.
Daldrock?
Daldrock. I'm mixing them up.
No, but if I
We're
do...
making-
Yeah, but if I do travel to Volgur, the fastest way is through Daldrock. Heard it's a not a fun place.
No. Why is that?
Barbarian. It's a very large city. Lareth tends to not deal with too many outsiders. To be honest, we do most with Skorovik, funny enough. And another small village system nearby called Chualuk.
Chuluk.
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 There's an eastern, southern, and a western portion of Chuluk that we occasionally deal with in terms of, doesn't really matter. But yeah, Daldrock would be the fastest way to go through to reach Volgur. Daldrock's also on my list, but maybe when I'm a little bit more stronger.
Is it like military run or what's going on?
I'm not 100% sure, but the rumors I have heard is it's very barbaric. It's led by a tyrant at the end of the day. And other than that, that's all I really know.
Didn't you guys tell us about that?
Yeah, we've told you it's
Yeah.
not a good place.
Not specifically why though.
Honestly, it
It's
sounds
like-
better than this place we're going to. For me, anyways.
I apologize. Look, if you do well by folks, you can earn yourself a lot of money and a lot of respect.
We need money.
Unfortunately, for me, you've definitely earned my respect, but unfortunately, I'm very low on the totem pole. So, anyways, I'd like to take a rest here if you don't mind.
Sure.
Oh, I'll just hop up on the back of the ostrich.
But
You
we'll
do?
get down.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll stay over here by myself, please. Thank you.
Ooh, get down. Why does baboons carry you?
Loris kind of gets in the corner, please. No.
Baboon, guard Luris. Stand
Can
over
we
there.
communicate like through them? Like if I ask them a question, they can like respond to it. Not like
They,
verbally.
you
but
mean
they
like
just
the
listen to
creatures?
it.
They'll
Yeah,
essentially
they-
just listen to you. They'll listen to like basic commands.
I don't think they speak a language though.
Yeah, no, they don't. Yeah, they won't speak back or
Can the
anything like
baboons
that.
talk to each other because they're both baboons?
Okay, like
So
speak
they've
with
been.
animals.
You
that's
told them to be
whatever.
quiet, so they haven't talked this whole
Yeah.
time.
Baboons, talk to the other baboons.
I will not.
Baboons talk.
I will not.
Converse.
I will not role play that, but they talk back and forth to
Oh,
each
come
other.
on.
Alright, that's it. So,
Look how much fun they're having.
who would like to keep watch during this
Of the
night?
baboons?
Maybe.
I gotta go to bed.
If you want them to keep watch, you can.
No, watch the baboons.
I'll do the first.
Just watch the baboons.
Alright, Brago's first.
Brago,
I'm
you stay up. Go and roll a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. Oddly enough, eerily quiet and boring. This time you look over at Luris, and he's looking the other way, but this time his eyes are closed. So,
Alright.
who would you like to pass it on to next?
Go back. Back to Karth.
Okay, Karth.
Alright.
As you kind of get up and Brago kind of wakes you up, you see Luris open his eyes, and he's attentive. And he just kind of sits and relaxes against the back
Baboons there?
wall. What would you like to do?
Walk over to the baboons.
Okay.
That should be
Are they
gone
gone
by
at
now,
this
shouldn't
point?
As you walk over to the baboons,
See they disappear.
you start petting one and petting the other.
Oh, I was
And as
just
you
gonna-
turn around to the other, it disappears, and you're like, huh. And you turn around to the other, and it goes, "Ooh," and it just disappears.
Oh, poor guy.
on.
And you look up to see that Eira was half laying on her ostrich, and it disappears, and she kind of hits the back wall, but still stays asleep.
Poor little guy.
Bring them back.
And you
We will eventually.
you start your perception check.
Yeah, we already got 2 of them.
12.
12. Okay. You look around. You hear a skitter, almost like a titter, across the wall. A titter. You're a titter patter. A pitter
Big old
I
titter.
heard a big old titter over there.
Oh. You hear 2 tits
Hear
just
that
slapping into each other, going down.
God.
Get your balls
I think
out.
you're skitter maybe. So.
You hear a skitter or a pitter patter.
Titter.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna go stealth towards it. No, I'm not gonna tell anyone about it. I'm just gonna stealth a little
Okay.
bit towards the direction.
Well,
Karth
Karth dies
What
by
does he sees you doing?
Luris kind of watches you.
That's
But
fine, he can
Go ahead and roll stealth check.
That's fine.
He's a weirdo.
My stealth's actually really good. I don't know why I don't stealth more. What's yours?
8.
Oh, never mind. 17.
17. Okay. You continue forward and you kind of look around. You do see a couple of, as you travel about 60 or so feet down, you do see a couple small holes in the wall. Small enough that maybe like a small type of centipede type creature might go through, but you don't see any insects or other creatures as you kind of walk down the hall.
I just kind of sit there and listen.
Okay. You hear it a couple more times and you look and you don't see anything.
Just walk back, I guess.
You head back. Did you find anything?
No, maybe centipede hole or something. I don't know.
There are a few insects throughout this area. Maybe we'll find some.
I hope we don't.
Yeah.
Personally.
I hope we don't either. Anyways, back to my relaxation. And he kind of sits back.
Back to my relaxation.
And his eyes are wide open. During the rest of your watch, nothing interesting happens, and you look down into your sack of balls, and you see 3 more fuzzy balls in there.
Let me count my balls real quick. 1, 2, and 3. All right.
Yes, thank you. Well, one more day of travel.
Oh God.
You all ready?
Yeah, let's do
Yes.
this.
I want to also again look for any kind of gemstones as we're.
Okay, sure.
traveling.
Give me another. We'll say this is your roll for walking perception check.
18
Oh, man.
plus 220.
20. Okay. You guys doing anything else?
I think we should save those.
Hey, Karth. Leader Karth. Don't you want one more to protect the party?
Let's do 1 ball.
One ball.
Sure. Take,
All right.
give it a roll.
Just
Alright.
1.
Throws it. How far in front of you do you throw it?
Right in front of me.
Okay, so right at your feet. All right.
Oh!
No.
Giant hyena.
Yep, sorry.
Ooh, hyena.
Very similar again. You just poof right back up as you're on top of the giant.
Bring him over. Get him in.
As a whale shark forms on you.
I know, that's the thing I was thinking. I'm like, oh, hopefully it's not aquatic. It'll just die.
Awesome.
We
That
gotta
would
carry
be
its
sad.
carcass.
Perfect. As Fen once again is on top of a giant hyena, Loris is.
Yes.
That was a good creature. Very happy with that choice. Nice job. So, let's continue. Now, about 2 hours from now, we will come across a small cavern. From there, it will branch out. We will have to continue through that. That'll take about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll continue back on our path.
Okay.
Let's continue forward.
If the animals die, they go back to in the sack, right?
No, it
The next
just
day.
disappears. The balls
Oh,
reappear.
okay.
reappear.
Okay.
So, I assume you're leading still. Survival check with advantage.
What's that?
4.
Nope.
2.
So 4 is 9.
Okay, all right.
Assume
It's
that
a
way, 'cause
straight path.
He knows.
Yeah, it's like a single path.
You guys continue forward, and at pretty much just at that 2 hour mark, it does open up a little bit. There is a slight odd stench, like a little bit.
Sulfury?
No, kind of like
Stale
light
water.
decay and stale water. You don't really see any water around or anything like that at the moment, but you guys continue forward. Now, if this was a spot that we should be cautious, I would suggest that this would be the location. So,
Why?
everyone watch each other's back. Well, instead of a back either right in front of us or right behind us, it is all around us at this
Oh.
point. So, keep an eye out. I will do the same, as
What did you
I
see
don't
here
want
before?
to know. We didn't see anything here before, but this is a popular location for insects. Creepy
don't like
crawlies. So, hopefully no big worms.
How about put light up so we
Okay.
like,
You guys both light up and you guys
Yep.
continue forward. For those in the front, which I think are you two, give me a perception check.
That is 16.
Ew.
You?
6, I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, so natural one. All right. So you guys continue forward, and Fen, you start to get more of that scent, and it's almost like acidic at the end of the day, and it's a really weird scent. And you're starting to hear more of like a pitter patter
Some titty patties.
of numerous legs kind of running around you guys, and you are looking around, but you don't see anything in that small, essentially 60-foot vicinity. I think we should be a little cautious here. Do you all smell that?
Does my hyena
It's a
smell?
smelly smell.
Yeah. Actually,
it's
your
really good
hyena gets
smelling.
like advantage on
Advantage, yeah.
smell checks,
It
but
has
it
keen
can't really
sense.
Tell us.
can't really do anything with it.
Could probably like go sniff it out and go to it.
Yeah,
but that
you could
would-
probably, yeah.
Hyena, go find that smell.
Okay.
Although
So
I don't
have
know
it
if
roll a perception
Are you staying
check
on it?
with advantage. Yeah.
I'll sit on it.
Okay.
17 plus, hang on, let me pull the stats up.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
plus
that'll
much,
roll
but you do
something.
get advantage. So.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, keen smell or something.
Yeah.
Let me pull up alphabetical order, giants.
I'm surprised I don't have that card in there.
So it would be perception, which is what, Wiz?
Yeah, wisdom. Yeah.
Plus 1. So it's
18.
18.
Okay. It's just, and it kind of gets low to the ground and keeps sniffing, kind of just like a hound dog, as it continues forward. So, do we follow the hyena boy, or?
If I find anything, I'll let you know, I'll yell. I'll kind of
Yeah, I
go
think
into
we
the
just-
darkness.
I'm gonna continue on the path.
Go the way we're going.
Okay, sounds good. Should we?
You
Okay,
could find us back. We have the light. So
sounds good. As you continue traveling forward, your dark vision leads out, but eventually you're starting to come into some areas where you start to see color. You start to see a couple green bubbles here and there in the corners of this cavern area. Where he does travel is pretty much straight ahead from where you guys are heading towards. The cavern kind of thins down and then opens up to another roughly like 80-foot by 80-foot room, and you're starting to see some like pockets of bubbling and a lot more walking around you, and it's definitely getting a little eerie. And
Did the temperature change?
the temperature didn't really change, maybe
Humidity?
slightly warmer, if anything.
Humidity check.
You're not there.
Race check.
Oh, I'm
it's
not
for
there?
him.
No,
Oh.
talking to
okay.
Finn, yeah.
Oh.
As you and your hyena get in there, you didn't really stealth forward or do anything, and you see these ant-like creatures where their thorax at the end is like this glowing green, and they all kind of, you see the why can't I think of the antennas? The antennae kind of turn and point towards where you and your giant hyena are, and you just hear.
Turn around. Turn around.
And
them out maybe wasn't smart.
for the sake of things, we will start initiative, but we will pick this up next time.
Go.
So next time we will start right with combat with these acidic type ants. Did you want to do something?
Did I find any gems?
For that walk
We'll
and
find
that
that
roll.
to be continued.
No, because I will forget. So with that walk, you do manage to find a very small amethyst. I can't say that word.
Amethyst.
Amethyst vein. We'll say he hands the tools over and go ahead and roll again.
Dex again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a freaking
22.
gemologist.
22. Okay, we'll say you managed to pull out a gem the size, just because it makes it easier for me at the end of the day, a gem the size of 50 gold.
Are you a dwarf?
Yeah, he's got those big Goliath hands.
Yeah.
So, with that, we will start combat with these acidic ants next time, as Fan is definitely a little bit farther forward than you all.
Uh-oh.
And
It was still the same path.
still the same path, so eventually you guys will lead it up, and we will roll initiative and do all that stuff at the start of next time. So, that was fun. Thank you guys for playing with me today. It's always a pleasure. And for those of you who have managed to stick around to the end of episode 6 here, I want to thank you all for watching, and of course, happy gaming. Toodaloo, everybody! See you next time. That's that. All right.